So you really don't believe this African prince exists?
No, I mean, it's not I care. It's just that we're on the show, and as people watch the show, they do come to us separately and try to tell us things. And for me, that's one of the things that has come to me. She has spoken about me in public, on the show, doing other shows, anytime she does press. So I feel like I have the right to speak about what has come to me about her and tell her and call her out on her life like she tries to call me out. That's it.
Well, Nene is the only one here, I think, that has met the African prince.
That's not true.
You did meet him?
That's not true.
No?
That is not true. I think that Kenya tried to put out that I had met him, and that's just simply not true.
Okay, well, I'll just pull up the
So let me
text
just
messages.
explain to you.
She did meet him.
No, I
and she
did
was
not.
very
You can
rude.
pull up anything you want to pull up.
She was very rude.
You can
In
pull up
fact, he
anything
said,
you want to pull
don't
up.
bring that
I'm
nasty
not going
bitch
to
around
talk to
me
you, but if you
anymore.
want to ask me a question and you want me to answer it,
Yeah.
then I will answer the question, and I won't be interrupted, or we don't even have to talk about it. How about that?
No, I would like to ask you.
Okay.
Because I thought that we spoke about, didn't you meet him
Well,
in
let
the
me
lobby of a
explain
hotel
to you
or
how it
something?
happened,
Okay.
and then you determine whether or not I met him or
Okay,
not,
I
okay?
can't wait. Yeah.
Okay, I was walking out of my hotel in Beverly Hills. You know my hotel I like to stay
Yes,
at
yes.
with my girlfriend. A man approached me. It's very dark. It was probably 10 at night. He approached me and he said, Kinmara is across the street. Kinmara is across the street. I could not understand what he was saying.
Okay.
He had a very thick accent. I looked at him and I was like, what the hell is he saying? Kinmara is across the street. I just kept walking. And I got in my car with my girlfriend and pulled off. Like 2 minutes later, Kenya called to my phone and she said, why the hell you walk off from my man, girl? I said, what man? And she said, my boyfriend. I said, the guy, and then it dawned on me, the guy with the accent kept saying Kimora. And I guess he was saying Kenya Moore is across the street. And I couldn't understand him. So I got in my car, I didn't say anything, and I pulled off. And she said, he's in a black Ferrari. I said, no, bitch, we're in a black Ferrari. So she didn't even know what he was driving. Okay, so you tell me whether or not I met him, because that wasn't, I can't pick that man out of a line.
It sounds like you ran into him.
So if that's what you call meeting her boyfriend, then I must have met him.
What she's saying is true. That is how she met, but she was so rude as she is with a lot of her fans. She thought it was just a
You're
fan.
rude with your
and
fans.
she just blew it off like,
Whatever.
oh, who is this that wants to talk
You're
to me?
sad.
Whatever, whatever. And
You're
he
gone.
said to me later, you know what? She was so nasty and so rude
I
that
was
I
so
don't
nasty
don't
and
ever bring
so
anybody
rude.
around me like that.
So nasty
And that's what happened.
So rude. So nasty and so rude.
Well, she's telling the truth on that
So
one.
nasty and so rude.
Okay. Esther from Washington, D.C. said, Kenya, would you take a lie detector test to prove you have a man?
You know what? I would do a lie detector test, but really, if someone is sitting here thinking that I am so desperate to have someone believe that I have a man or not, I'm a beautiful woman. I am not ashamed to say that. I'm successful. I am accomplished. If someone really thinks that I can't get a man, like, it's really laughable.
With all due respect, and you are a beautiful woman, we sat here last year and no one believed that Walter was your man.
At the time, we all resolved that as well. Candy knows a lot more about that situation, and she knows Walter or from another friend. She knows we were dating.
Okay.
It's interesting that the people that laughed the hardest at me last year, you know, karma has done what it needed to do. And they're also sitting on the same couch or situation as me. If you laugh at people for their misfortune, instead of saying, you know what, girl, let's throw you a party. Are you having issues in that area? Let me help you. I know some guys, I can do this, I can do that. That's the kind thing to do.
You're talking about Portia and Phaedra
Well,
when you talk about karma.
I think that sometimes you just have to sit back and let karma take over, because I don't laugh at other people's misfortunes, because that's kind. That's not the right. That's not. That's not the right thing to do. It really isn't the right thing to do.
Phaedra, do you think that karma has bit you in the ass for?
No, but I didn't laugh at her. I actually was helping her when she was having her rental boyfriend, Walter, on the show. So all throughout that time, I was sympathizing with her because I just thought he was for real. but we found out he was a rental car.
No, he
You
wasn't
know.
a rental car, Phaedra. Now you're
Well,
getting
that's
your
what he
information.
told me.
That's what he said, right? So you want to
Well-
believe one person's side of the story, or do you want to
Well, I
believe
mean,
the
but
truth?
this is
We're
the
not going to
thing,
open that
Kenya.
can of worms.
We
because
don't
that's
need
about
to
as
because-
dead as the hair on his head, okay? That's been done, and okay, so we could just move on, all right? Because we're not about to sit here and talk about that dumb stuff, because that happened last year. And what we're talking about is now. And what I'm saying is this: when you talk and laugh and at somebody else's misfortune, trying to have a baby, not being married, then you know what? It comes full circle sometimes.
Portia,
and that
do you
is
think?
what I'm saying.
Portia, do you think karma bit you in the butt?
How could I call something so unfortunate to happen to someone who didn't deserve it karma? So of course that's not karma. But what I do get sick of is grown women sitting up playing the damn victim. You have been the villain since day one. You have laughed at me and Phaedra and any other woman on the sofa who you felt threatened by from the very beginning. And then now you're the victim. That's really confusing to me. And that's ridiculous and it's irritating.
You know, it's unfortunate that some people don't pick up a dictionary to understand what the meanings of words are. But
What
certainly,
word?
well, victim, because certainly I will never claim to be
She's
anybody's
playing
victim, and I will
the
never
victim.
be
She's
anyone's
playing,
victim.
She's
I'm
playing
saying
the
when
victim.
you say
She
that
wants
you
everybody
want
to feel sorry for
laugh,
her.
when
Now
you
she
want to
wants to
laugh-
make us feel like we're not
Excuse me, I'm
supposed to.
talking. Please be quiet.
That's right.
You will not talk over me.
You've learned, keep it
So
real
what
close
I'm
to your
trying
lips.
to say is,
Anyway,
it
like
is
I
just
was
ridiculous
saying,
that she's sitting
I
here
feel
as a
like-
single
whatever.
woman because
Whatever.
her man put her out on the street.
Honey,
So
none
you're
of your
sitting
men
there
claim
talking
you.
About,
Your vagina's
you're
so
not,
rotten,
you're
no one will
so
claim
not,
you, okay?